Okay, hello everyone. Let us now learn how to determine the domain and range of a given function. Now, in determining the domain and range, we just have to be vigilant when the values of x or y are undefined. For example, we have a radical symbol, and we have a radical symbol. So the expression inside the radical symbol should be greater than or equal to 0. And if we have a rational expression, so the denominator should not be equal to 0. Should not be equal to 0. Okay, for it to be defined. Okay, so in finding the domain, we must, if we're given an equation, you must express it in terms of x. So in this particular example, for example number 1, it has already been done for us. So we can automatically determine the domain. So as you can see, this is x squared minus 25. Now there are no restrictions here because there are no radical symbols and no rational expressions. So we can say that the domain is equal to x such that x is an element of real numbers. Okay. So in finding the range, let's convert this equation in terms of y. Okay. So we have let's copy it first. So let's transfer add 25 to both sides. We will get that, and then we'll just reverse x squared is equal to y plus 25. Okay, so we using square root, we can then get x is equal to positive negative square root of y plus 25. Okay, so as you can see there, we have a radical symbol here, and in order for this to be defined, y plus 25 has to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so has to be greater than or equal to negative 25. Okay, so we can say that the range of this particular function is y such that y is an element of real numbers and y is greater than or equal to negative 25. Okay. Okay, let us now go to the second example. We have here 2x minus y is equal to 5. Okay, so in finding the domain, what do? We express it in terms of x. So uh, let's subtract x from both sides. 2x. So we will get negative y is equal to 5 minus 2x. And then if we multiply negative 1 on both sides, you will get y is equal to 2x minus 5. Okay, so given that there are no restrictions again for 2x minus 5, we can say that the domain is x such that x is an element of real numbers. Okay, so in finding the range, let us express it again in terms of y. So we have here 2x minus y is equal to 5. So let's add y to both sides. 2x is equal to 5 plus y. So by dividing, let's divide both sides by 2. So we have here y plus 5 over 2. Okay, so as you can see here, there are no restrictions again. Although this is a rational expression, but the denominator is only a constant. Okay, so we can say that the range is y such that y is an element of real numbers. Okay, so let's now go to our third example. So in finding the domain, again, we express it in terms of x. So what can we do for this particular equation? We are going to, we can factor out y. So we will get 4 plus x, or x plus 4 is equal to 3x plus 1. So what can we do? We can divide both sides by x plus 4. We will then get 3x plus 1 all over x plus 4. Okay, so now we have a rational expression here. So what can we say about this? this should not be equal to 0. So what is the value that can make the denominator 0? Negative 4, right? Because if x is negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So it should not be equal to negative 4. So what can we say about the domain? So the domain should be x such that x is an element of real numbers, and then x is not equal to negative 4. Okay? Okay, so let us now find the range for this particular function. Okay, so let us express this in terms of y. So what are we going to do? So you see we have 4y plus xy is equal to 3x plus 1. So we can add subtract 1 from both sides, and also subtract xy from both sides. Okay, so it was 4y minus 1, and then is equal to 3x minus xy. Okay, and then let's just reverse this. So 3x minus xy is equal to 4y minus 1. So we can then factor out x. So you have 3 minus x times 3 minus y is equal to 4y minus 1. And then by dividing both sides by 3 minus y, we have here right? Okay, so this is our derived function in terms of y. Okay, so we have here another rational expression. So what is the value that can make this denominator 0? So that would be 3, right? So for the range, you can say that y such that y is an element of real numbers, and then y is not equal to 3. Okay, so that's it. That's the methodology for finding the domain and range. So I hope you learned something from this video, and see you in the next ones.